In today's video, I'm going to be going over the most dominant quarterbacks in Madden 22 Ultimate Team. Today, we're going to be taking a little trip down memory lane. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all 10 quarterbacks that I think were absolutely dominant for their time. And we're going to start from when the game just started, and then we're going to go to where we are now. Before we get into the first player, though, do want to go ahead and shout out the comment of the day real quick. Let's get it started with the day one best quarterback in the game, man. Basically, Josh Allen, who you could actually get for free, which is pretty cool because they also had this card that I think if you just pre-ordered the game, you got basically Josh Allen who win the power up and everything. So this card was a beast day one for a couple of reasons. So he was actually decently fast. Like, you're looking at 77 speed right now and you're like, that is nothing. Well, yeah, compared to what we have now, but he had really great throw power as well. I believe he had the highest throw power when the game dropped. Like 90 throw power powered up for a base league card is crazy good. He was also 6'5", which I do like my quarterbacks to go ahead and be bigger. Had that Gen 3 release, which day one people didn't know was going to be one of the best releases in the game. If you went ahead and powered him up, I don't think I can show the abilities right now, but if you powered him up, he would get a set feet lead. It was the only throw power ability in the game at the time. And you know, with how Madden has played throughout the years, everyone's looking for that throw power ability day one. He got it. He was insane day one. You know, there were quarterbacks like 84 Herbert or even Johnny U that came out that got so many good abilities, but I really think the first quarterback that people were like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and move on from Josh Allen was Daniel Jones, this flashback card, who was again absolutely amazing in my opinion. A little bit faster than Josh Allen, up to 86 speed compared to Josh Allen 78. Major jump. This is around the time I believe when people were like, hey, mobile quarterbacks are kind of crazy even without escape artists, because this guy can move. He could outrun your defense. He could do so much stuff, man. Daniel Jones for his time was crazy. Again, that 6'5" frame, 90 throw power, once again a lot better accuracy as well. So just overall, Daniel Jones was like a better version of Josh Allen, had the same exact release as well. I can't show it because his power up would show his newest card, but he would get pass lead to lead at this time, which is a step above the set feet lead. And then a week later, we got Zach Wilson, who I'm actually kind of surprised hasn't gotten an upgrade this year, because this card was really good and he's on the list for a reason. So you're looking at him compared to Daniel Jones, which it was an argument at the time because a lot of people didn't realize how good pass lead elite was and it could essentially replace gunslinger. But you're looking at your first gunslinger quarterback right here with the power up going to be 83 speed, 92 throw power compared to the 90, which again does make a difference. Basically same exact accuracies as Daniel Jones, a little bit smaller, and had a really worse release. Like Slinger 3, like at the time Zach Wilson was fine and people weren't really complaining about Slinger 3 release because with the DBs we had, they just weren't really that good, and the gunslinger ability was amazing. If you powered him up, you got gunslinger. That's why he was so good. A lot of people stuck by him until the next quarterback that got gunslinger. Now after that, we went another week, and I think the next quarterback that everyone moved on to was Dan the Man. I think for a while, if you weren't rocking escape artists, you had Dan the Man. The reason being is he would get the Howard Master Pass Lead Elite with the Slinger 1 combo, the fastest release in the game. And I went back and forth all year long. I was Gen 3 for a while, but I think now that the game's over, I think I'd say Slinger 1 is better. I don't know. It's so close, man. It is so close. Depends on your offense for sure. MARINO, they also gave speed. So 78 speed was pretty good for his time as well. It was the same as basically Josh Allen, but you're getting 94 throw power with the power up and perfect accuracies now. He hits all the accuracy threshold. Yeah, Dan Marino was that guy for a while, man. Loved using me some Dan the Man. And then after that, we went a little bit where, you know, you didn't really have to upgrade from Dan the Man. Like Josh Allen's new card was good, but he didn't get like the Howard Master. But if you wanted just gunslinger, he was fine. Vick came out. A lot of people tried to use Vick, but lefties were glitched. And also just Vick's release and everything wasn't that great. But the first card that I'd say kind of switched up the meta a little bit was this Marcus Mariota. Now there's a couple reasons why I have him on the list. This was when Escape Artist was starting to gain a little bit of traction. And also, if you are familiar with the MCS at all, AI Nash actually made a really big MCS run with Marcus Mariota at quarterback. Marcus Mariota doesn't get a throw power ability. He gets Escape Artist, which at the time it was not 14 AP. I forget how much AP it was, but he got evasive and fast break with it as well. So if you ran with your quarterback a lot, man, he was him. He also got every single team chem, so you're looking at someone that could potentially be like 92 speed, 91 throw power, pretty decent accuracies all the way across the board. Now, the big thing on him though is he didn't get a throw power ability, but he has Slinger 1. So he was someone that you would really just abuse rolling out with, which at the time we didn't have like the 99 speed defensive ends or like the really good corners either. Like I think the best corner around most feared time was like Marshawn Lattimore. I might be wrong on that. And that's the most feared version, not like the legend version. So yeah, Marcus Mariota was definitely a headache to deal with. And again, we went a couple like weeks without getting any other really great quarterback. I mean, Kirk Cousins was a budget god because you could get him for free for solos, but the next quarterback that I really think kind of changed up the meta was Randall Cunningham. I don't mean to say everyone moved from Marcus Mariota to Randall Cunningham. It was like if you wanted to run escape artist, you were running Mariota. After that, I think people went from like Dan the Man to Randall Cunningham, and the reason being is his speed. 94 speed with the power up was amazing. 95 throw power this time, and also just perfect accuracies. I can't remember if this was one of the first cards that you could run escape artist plus a throw power ability. Let's see. So he gets escape artist in this tier. You might have been able to with the power up. I really can't remember, but I would just run this card with pass lead elite, and he was just absolutely fantastic. Once again, that Gen 3 release as well. And yeah, Randall Cunningham, you could also say the same thing about this card. He could have been on the list too, but I think the major jump was to this Randall Cunningham. And then we used Randall Cunningham for a little bit, and then this card dropped. Talk about completely changing the game during Christmas, man. Derrick Henry, out of position quarterback with a little bit of training. This is what he's looking like. 96 speed, 95 excel, 95 throw power, 97 short, 88 medium. The deep accuracy was the only thing you slightly had to worry about. He also gets Slinger 1, the best release in the game. And did I mention he also at the time, he would get escape artist plus pass lead elite. He was absolutely broken. He's the reason escape artist went up in AP. Probably for his time, the best Madden card in like history. Like he was just absolutely unstoppable. And if Derrick Henry just wasn't enough, I mean, Kyler was also great, but literally, I think it was a couple days after they dropped Jalen Hurts, who it was Hurts or Henry. That's pretty much all you saw online. Hurts or Henry. Even the people that wanted to run How Route Master were running Hurts and Henry because of how good Escape Artist was. With the power of 94 speed on him, 96 excel, 96 throw power, perfect accuracies once again, and that Gen 3 release. So it was really, again, it comes down to your golden ticket preference as well. Do you want Gen 3 or do you want Slinger 1? Now, I should also say Golden Ticket Derrick Henry can be included in this list, but I wanted to focus on the Zero Chill one. I don't want to say Escape Artist got nerfed, but they upped the AP, right? They upped the AP. Not really too many great quarterbacks came out. Not really too many great quarterbacks. Russell Wilson was kind of on the same level, but Hurts or Henry were already pretty much established. I mean, Russ was really good, very similar to him, but I just think Hurts or Henry was more dominant. Brady was pretty good for a couple days. This Matt Ryan gained traction towards the end of the year, which is kind of funny because he was the only Gen 3 How Route Master quarterback for a while. The next jump, I think people, like the next wave of a quarterback, I think was Joe Namath. Escape Artist gets risen in AP by like a lot. You were going to How Route Master, and Joe Namath for a while was the best How Route Master quarterback in the game. He was 93 speed with the power up, 98 throw power, perfect accuracies, and that Slinger 1 release. And also, once again, got the How Route Master Pass Lead Elite combo for 5 AP total. And he's still usable to this day, but I think for a while he was dominant. Like, you could have Matt Ryan on there as well, but I don't really think Matt Ryan was dominant. He was just a really good quarterback. Like, Joe Namath was a better version of this Aaron Rodgers. I really don't think there was too many crazy quarterback chains. Like, the backyard baller Peyton Manning, you know, he got the Escape Artist, Set Feet Lead, How Route Master combo, but I didn't think it was that great. Like, I used that Peyton for a while. I thought he was just okay. I preferred other quarterbacks in the game at that time. I mean, at this point in the game, we are now at the end game. You could say Joe Montana, but I feel like, I don't want to say he came out a little bit too late. I think the next jump was going to be Cam Newton. So yeah, I think Cam Newton is going to be our final dominant quarterback of the day. I feel like he doesn't need any introduction, but he has perfect archetypes. You can run Escape Artist or a How Route Master type of thing on him. He's 6'5", 245. He doesn't fumble when he runs, I swear. 96 speed on him, 99 throw power, perfect accuracies. I think it's between him or Golden Ticket Henry for my favorite quarterback, or what I think is the best quarterback in the game. And yeah, he has that Gen 3 release, Gen 3 for Slinger 1, really up to you. But yeah, y'all, that has been the video for the day, man. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know if I missed anyone off the list that you thought was super, super dominant. And this is kind of opinion based, so I'd love to hear your feedback. If you did enjoy the video though, make sure to go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Also, if you want to see me use some of these cards live or play Madden 23 live, make sure to go ahead and check the links in the description, hit the Twitch with a follow. I would greatly appreciate it. I do appreciate y'all clicking onto the video though. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I ranked all the ultimate legends in Madden 22 Ultimate Team.